So, makikita nyo dito sa rotation. Thank you, Al. So, we'll do step by step here. So here, this is a mistake from Sanchez. You need to wait for the miasma to form Jane Doe before triggering this EX. Because this one doesn't have the afterburn. Okay? So you started with this one with no afterburn from Bernice. So you wasted an EX from Bernice. Okay, assault. And this is the right direction. If you see Jane Doe still attacking, there is like 1.5 seconds for her for not moving after triggering her finishing move for her normal rotation from the miasma. Then you'll be able to switch out with your Bernice to activate the afterburn. So that's the second assault. There we go. It's not moving anymore because it's already bouncing to your attacks with Jane Doe. That way, you need to trigger switching out to Bernice so you can build up your EX as well. As I've said again, that is just a short interaction with Bernice. Okay, so let me go back here again. So this is your first application of the afterburn. So yeah, nag-start pa lang yung activation ng afterburn. You can see that Bernice applied her afterburn or her heat on that enemy. No? So you can see Jane Doe depleting it really fast even without triggering the burn. So that's why I said I do think that Yuzuha wants to buff Bernice over Jane Doe on this rotation. But this is a good rotation because you know that Miasma Jane is weak with physical. So it doesn't matter if you don't trigger the disorder if you can build up really fast for assault. But as I've said before, if Jane Doe is being used to an enemy that is not weak with physical, you don't want Jane Doe to be on Yuzuha's buff or the off-field. Okay, hopefully that's very clear. That's just my suggestion. I'm not saying that's the best. I do feel like it's more like what I feel for being much more casual friendly in terms of both the resources and also Jane Doe's rotation on field because it's really fast. As you can see with Yuzuha's build with Anomaly Mastery with Jane Doe, it's really fast with this rotation. That's just one combo from Jane. Okay, that's assault. As you can see, it's just like less than 5 seconds and that's how your resources with Bernice is. Okay, that's what I said. If you have Bernice afterburns and also the Yuzuha buff, you'll be able to trigger the burn half of that consume from Bernice, and you'll be able to stay on Jane Doe and drop those resources as much as you can. See, it's still on half away. You need to go back to Jane Doe with this one. So it's like so many switches. That's why I feel like Yuzuha could help Bernice on this team.
No escape.
That's the assault. Dodge. Bernice. That's your first burn. Okay? That's your first burn. And you still don't have the max resources. You see what I mean, guys? Why do you want that with Bernice, the Yuzuha buff? Because you wanted to build it up even without the afterburn itself. And once you go back to Jane Doe, no, you still have max resources with the heat itself. So that's why I said you wanted Yuzuha to give the buff to Yuzuha for the off-field capability. Hopefully that helps the decision. I know the quick assist is really bad with Bernice, but if you guys are not aware, you can actually connect it with your EX already. So it will be double EX instead of holding basic attack. So with this rotation, it depends on your rotation kasi talaga eh. And I hope that it is a good explanation for the rotation itself. Okay, but it still depends on your preference. For me, that's my only suggestion for those who are still trying to get their rotations working, because I do feel like I'm comfortable with Sanchez's rotation. That's why he chose this one, because he can actually maintain his hit with Bernice. Okay.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
You see the resources is very low already. Now he will get up outside the hit from Bernice, so you need to use all of your energy there. You see the management that I'm talking about with Bernice. Now you don't have afterburn to that one, so you are losing DPS on that one. So hopefully you guys understand. Yeah, he did good indeed, but that's the only thing that I wanted to confirm on that one. If you have afterburn, it's like you're saving resources for Bernice for building it up. You don't actually need to do a lot of rotation with Bernice if you have Yuzuha on her side, because it can still trigger the burn with the help of Yuzuha. So it will build up its own with the afterburn and Yuzuha as well, but you'll save up more resources. It will trigger lesser afterburn. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, let me give a hug also to PRC. I forgot to have PRC.
No escape.
Oh my god, that's what I said. It's already gone. After the ultimate, it's already gone. And it's already just... Like, I do see the activation of a lot of assault. Yes, that's true. But I do feel like you're missing a lot of disorders with that rotation as well. Do you agree? Do you agree with my statement here, Isekai? You see my point of having Bernice with the Yuzuha off-field buff? You'll save up a lot of resources with it. Do you agree, Raru? Do you see my point there? That your resources are like always on the verge of losing it. Yeah, like it's sometimes when you see it, like you're gonna be panicking to or switch out to Bernice, and there's like a misplay on that one as well, because you might get damaged. Mas maganda makapag-disorder na marami din. Kasi sayang yung disorder ni Jane eh. It's already diluted eh. If you guys are not aware, with Jane and Yuzuha, the assault is already diluted. So if you added that one with the build up, more assault, right? It's already diluted. Why not just do more disorders so it will only count on both Yuzuha and Jane though. Sayang disorder na. Yeah. Yeah, malaki pa rin siya. I'm not gonna say that it's low, but just saying it's already getting diluted with Yuzuha.
The flames follow my clothes.
There you go, there's the disorder.
Hunter, and who's the prey?
Yeah, there's disorder. Yeah.
Bummer! The enemy's awake now! I'll make it painless.
But on this, okay, don't get me wrong, okay? On this team with Jane though, this is a good rotation for Sanchez, but I do feel like for some new players, they will not be able to maintain Bernice, because I was like saying only, hey, thanks for the hug, Turkey. Hey. But yeah, that's only the point that I see here. But since Jane though is only weak with physical, the doppelganger Jane, I do understand that it should be on Jane, okay? Because you wanted to do more assault, so that's fine. I do understand this rotation. But if like you're like casual or like trying to train yourself with Jane though, I do feel like you wanted to focus on Jane, right? So you'll forget to maintain your Bernice's stacks, Okay? You know why is it so bad if you don't maintain it really well? You'll always be on this verge and sometimes you will lose it. So for the whole gameplay from Sanchez, he lost one DPS output from Bernice because of losing all of her hit or the afterburn itself. It's all this.
The flames follow my flow.
Here. See? So now she needs to use all of her energy to activate that. Now she needs also to use her ult, and she lost a lot of XP. Alright, I hope to see you stream again. Yeah, I will stream on Friday next weekend. Gotta prep for mine? Yeah, sure. I appreciate you, Purky.
You're about to run out.
If ever Sanchez will be watching my stream and he'll try out this suggestion that I made, hopefully that helps as well. But just saying, this is a good rotation all over. This is a good rotation because you decided to help Jane Doe more so you can do more assault because Jane is weak with physical. So this is actually a good decision on your end. Okay, just saying, for other players, I would want them to use Yuzuha on Bernice for the off-field. So you'll maintain your afterburn much more and you can just focus on Jane Doe triggering her assault because it's still fast without Yuzuha. I just don't see the point of having Yuzuha buff Jane Doe because it's already diluting the physical with her EX. So you're already building up with her EX and her aftershocks. Okay, and also building it up with Jane Doe alone with a 105 anomaly build-up rate plus 192 anomaly mastery. Yeah, for sure he'll be watching the VOD. So I'm just explaining why I decided it to be that way ever since I saw Yuzuha's mechanic. Let's go with Miyabi. Enjoy the gameplay, guys.
The stage is mine. Okay.
Oh my god, the song. Wait, I need to lower it. I don't wanna get what do you call this? I don't wanna get strike. Frostburn. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, I just noticed we're using Miyabi and the hyper carry Miyabi. Let's see the rotation, guys. Ari. Oh, okay, let's go. I forgot this is not a stun window. Nice. Another Frostburn. Nice disorder. Yuzuha, nice.
Get ready for the next battle.
There we go. We need to get the disorder. Oh! Okay, I guess that's a misplay or something. Okay, there's the EX. I mean the chain attack. Okay, there's the disorder. Crossburn. Nice. Nice finish.